Well, snow isn't a concern right now if you're flying out of the Springfield-Branson National Airport, but that doesn't mean the airport isn't ready for bad weather. Chris Bryant shows us how and when airport staff start to prepare.
It's hard to think about snow when we've had above average temperatures for as long as we have, but winter weather preparations for the airport begin back in October. That's when airlines, operations, and anybody with a stake in what happens at the airport get together and begin their planning for winter weather.
A lot of times this is the first rig out the door.
The Springfield-Branson National Airport is not immune to winter weather.
We've got two runways here, one 7,000, one 8,000 feet.
Chuck Cohen is the operations manager for the airport and gave us a tour of just some of the heavy equipment on hand to help clear the runways when winter weather comes.
So this is just a little sample of the fleet. We've got two plows. The one behind you is one of them. Then we've got two sweepers, which is on the other end, and then we've got two blowers.
These trucks are like what you see on the city streets and highways, only on a much larger scale.
What happens is they go in formation. Our runways are 150 feet wide, and we're going to clear all of it. They'll just stagger, in a stagger formation, plow. Sweep can come in behind and get it all the way down to the concrete. As we make a big windrow, then these blowers will come through.
Unlike city streets, they cannot put salt down on the runway.
We can't use salt; it's corrosive to aircraft. So we have two different kinds. We have a liquid de-icer and a solid de-icer, and there's a science to it on when you put one down, not the other.
The airport does have a supply of sand on site to use in the taxiways and the turns around the runways.
That way the tires have a place to grip as they're turning.
And it's not just the visual signs of snow. The airport has a tool to help crews know when the runways are starting to freeze.
We just installed two sensors on one of our runways during the construction that we had. So now we actually have a very good reading of ground temps.
While many see the planes being de-iced either from inside the aircraft or from the terminal, the planning for an upcoming weather event starts days before the first flakes of snow.
All week long we're watching it, making a plan, and then start getting, okay, this group's coming in, this is what we're going to have to do to make it happen, and then we just hit it running.
Now, the airport has a 12-person crew in operations that are tasked with clearing the runway. Those 12 people will work in 12-hour shifts to clear the runway throughout the entirety of the winter weather storm. For now, at the Springfield-Branson National Airport, Chris Bryant, KY3 News.